thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Today I'm bringing you some cool ideas for the puppy days of summer vacation before the dog days of summer vacation kick in, where summer starts to think about winding down before it actually does wind down. And hopefully as we approach the halfway mark of this week, you get it by now. I also hope that all of you out there get to shout 5 of the most anticipated awards in any youngin's life. The awards that you hear Super Bowl champions shout year after year after year. I'm going to Disney World! Sounding that is one thing. Planning it is another matter. But how should you get there? What should you do? Who should you meet? Besides the head mice, of course, Mickey and Minnie. They don't call it Walt Disney World for nothing, because it really is a world within a world in Orlando, Florida. The first thing I would do is put on my mouse ears and listen up to what the people at Birnbaum's have to say. We did a Birnbaum's Walt Disney World official vacation guide before, but that was back for 2015, and it was for kids. It was reviewed as part of my Wonderful World of Disney Deals series, which was a fan favorite around here. Thank you for that, by the way. This time around, we have a kind of recent vacation guide for the whole family from 2022 in commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the most wonderful world on Earth, when they were just starting to bounce back from the COVID pandemic. Henceforth, some of the attractions featured in this guide may have been on pause, but were slowly but surely coming back. You'll know what they are as we go through this. With over 10 million copies sold, I can see why this official vacation guide has been a mainstay for families planning their dream vacations to the happiest place on Earth. I mean, I got a 2020 edition on the way. But for right now, it's time to take a look inside this 2022 edition picked up from Home Base Unique Thrift Store in Patterson for $4.99. We're going to take you through Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, which is my favorite even though I've never been to Walt Disney World. And we'll even take you through a walk on Disney Springs. But first, we start in a Magic Kingdom. We're at Adventureland here. And whenever you see this Birnbaum's Best logo, it means it's one of Birnbaum's favorite attractions. And this one, for a very good reason. Fast Pass Plus acceptable. Those icons, by the way, tell you if they take your Fast Pass Plus card, I should say. But this is a classic. Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean. You know, with Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain Barbossa, and Yo-Ho, Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life of Me and all that excitement? Ah, yeah. This, in turn, inspired the... As you know, this attraction inspired the Jerry Bruckheimer, Johnny Depp series of films, which in turn inspired even more Pirates of the Caribbean attractions. Anyway, that is a modern classic not to be missed. Moving on to Epcot Center, and one of the newest attractions at the time, inspired by one of my all-time favorite Disney Pixar productions, the Oscar-winning Ratatouille. This is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Simply put, it's a madcap chase throughout Skinner's Gusteau's restaurant and kitchen in Paris. It's a new attraction, and yet it was voted one of Birnbaum's best, one of their favorites. It's in the France Pavilion, obviously, and that too is not to be missed. Next up in Disney's Hollywood Studios, we have Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Cars, again, one of my all-time favorite Disney Pixar productions, Oscar-nominated. You get to learn the ins and outs of Piston Cup racing with Lightning McQueen and company. That is Fast Pass Plus acceptable. Meaning, you get ahead of the line faster. Pretty cool. In Disney's Animal Kingdom, we have here the Animation Experience. It's a new attraction, which also takes Fast Pass Plus. Kind of hard for me to say. Anyway, you get to learn how to become a Disney animator with real-life animals as inspiration. That's a common practice at Walt Disney Feature Animation, well, really back in the 80s and 90s, of course, to use live-action animal reference footage that inspired some of their animated animal characters, like Beauty and the Beast, or The Lion King, etc. Next up, a walk through Disney Springs. I would compare this to Universal Orlando's City Walk in terms of the attractions, the destinations, and restaurants that you'll find in here. The Landing, West Side, and the Marketplace, they're all fun. They have AMC Disney Springs 24, that's one of their dine-in theaters, Splitsville Luxury Lanes, celebrity chef restaurants from Jose Andres, and Art Smith, and Guy Fieri, Chicken Guy, anyone? So if you really want to take it casual, Disney Springs might be the way to go. Casual, but no less exciting, no less fun. In sports and recreation, we have ESPN's Wide World of Sports. That's an attraction all to itself. I mean, it's like multiple mini arenas within one for all types of sports, like cheerleading, wrestling, basketball, volleyball. That field house has a lot of activity. For good meals, great times, I want to expand upon the dining destinations at Disney Springs a little bit. In addition to the AMC Dine-In Theaters and their McGuffin Bar, we also have here the Deluxe Burger, Earl of Sandwich, House of Blues, and House of Blues Smokehouse. Frontera Cucina, the brainchild of Chef Rick Bayless. Morimoto Asia, Masaharu Morimoto, of course. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, Pepe by Jose Andres, the Planet Hollywood Observatory, Rainforest Cafe, which is definitely near and dear to me. I visited that place twice in Atlantic City, New Jersey for vacation, spring break, and summer vacation. Oh, and just for good measure, they also have a Starbucks and 2 Wolfgang Puck eateries. So much to eat, drink, ride, see, listen to, do. It really is a world within a world. And to that end, every chapter in here begins with some parking and transportation info. Throughout the book, you'll see hot tips. They range from getting your Fast Pass Plus line and making the pucks work for you on that, to little hacks you could do on the rides, at the performances, at gift shops, etc., to make the vacation a little bit better. You'll also find hidden Mickeys to be on the lookout for throughout each attraction. Oh yeah, if you need a brief summary, you'll find it in the Walt Disney World Resort Finder, right here at the beginning of the book. And each chapter ends, by the way, with a mini photo quiz, where to spot certain photos taken from each destination here, each of the main factions of Walt Disney World. And each faction, by the way, also has a mini map, if you will, which gives you a basic summary of the different destinations within any of these main vacation spots inside WDW. Meticulously photographed, researched, and explained with a touch of fun, because, you know, if Walt Disney World is nothing else than the most fun place on Earth, let it be. But for some people, it could be even an emotional experience for them fulfilling a dream, for themselves, or for loved ones who were deceased prior to going to Disney World, because, well, it just so happens to be that way in the vacation known as life, which isn't really a vacation to start with. But not to get too philosophical on you, this also has some info on Disney Cruise Lines and how to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. I'll tell ya, for half a century of magic, this is definitely one magical guide. And I'm giving it the maximum of 5 out of 5 claps. I assume most, if not all, the places that were on pause are back in business as of now. So maybe this is one of the official vacation guides that you'll want to keep around. In any event, The most magical place on earth is once again in the palm of your hand. And while just a tiny bit of that magic may have rubbed off over time because this is from 2022, a couple years ago, I believe you have more than a substantial amount of magic to add a magical touch to your summer vacation like no other touch could ever do. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.